Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson continues to warn of high hospitalizations in the state due to COVID-19 and the stress it puts on healthcare workers. He says there are enough hospital beds available right now, but he's concerned about the strain on the system. 608 patients are hospitalized with COVID-19 statewide, with 32 admitted in the last 24 hours. Overall, there are 654 new cases today, combining confirmed and probable, for a total of 93,487. Active cases are up 38 to 7,839, and 17 more people have died for a total of 1,586. More than 84,000 have recovered across the state.